Hey viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Dragon Commander. The votes are in, and for the sake of getting this game over, not that I'm not having fun, because I am, I will be skipping all of the real-time combat. So all the missions, when I play the dragon, I'm just going to exclude, and we'll hop back in and continue the story and continue the strategy map. Speaking of which, clothes? Nope. Oh, Ophelia. You're like death and taxes. So without further ado, this may be a very short little video here. Zeppelin, Aerofighter, Ironclads. We managed to successfully take this little bit of territory, and I will be... Actually, how much money does this make? 3 gold. Oh, you make more gold, so you can only make 1 unit a turn. So I'm going to sell that building. Make some instant cash. Now it's completely wiped out over here, which means I only really have 1 major point of attack left, which is unfortunate. Well, I mean, well, there's this place, but that's only got 1 armor, so that's not going to last too long. Oh, wait, you got a war factory down here, too. How much gold are you making? 3 gold a turn, huh? Interesting, interesting. 2 armor. I think I should continue my push from here. Although I really would like to take these islands back. Although there's no units, they can't make any units on them. It's just taverns. I mean, yes, that's a ridiculous amount of mercenary cards, but still. That's 6 gold a turn. Oh, that hurt losing. Okay, well, let's keep doing what we're doing here. Build 1 transport. 1 transport. And then, what should we put in there? Should probably something a little bit tougher here. I think that's about it. What I would like to get the chance to do is to force their sea units into 1 small area and just manage a decisive battle. And I know that's what Japan was trying to force in World War II, and it didn't quite pan out for them, but... Why learn from history, viewers, when I can just get my, you know, ass beat repeatedly? Wow, that is a lot of transports you've got there. If I know better, I'd say you're planning to assault my capital. Emperor Indecisive, our Emperor, the new sensation, how you can survive the war. Edma gained level in fearsome and defensive. Okay.
Ah, Henry. How his vagaries amuse me. A woman that rejects him must therefore not be interested in men, so goes his logic. As if one can blame any woman romanced by that buffoon to abstain from men forever.
Oh, Edmund, you're still an ass.
You know I don't hold a high opinion of men in general, Commander. But Henry does go out of his way to reaffirm what some would call my prejudices. I'm glad Scarlet saw the light and kicked him out of her bed.
Ugh.
Even a girl as frivolous as her can do infinitely better.
Yeah, I hope so. Who are you? Oh. Royal Chamber. You never have anything new to say to me. Oh. Hey, Scarlet.
Dear me, I could do with a nap. To contend with demons.
What are you doing here?
Damn that loudmouth, Henry. I'll emasculate him with a pair of pincers if he doesn't hold his tongue. We've been having a bit of fun, you know. Casual-like, but, now I told him that the fun's over, he's telling everyone I must be into girls all of a sudden because that's the only explanation for rejecting a true blue man like him. Filthy pig.
Yeah, everyone in this ship is so dysfunctional.
How dare he? How? But... oh, fudge, what's the use? Why would I stand here and pretend before the dragon, the ruler of worlds? Never have I said this to anyone, Commander. But it is true. I am a lesbian. There. The die has been cast.
Okay. Congratulations.
When I was 16, you see, I first fell in love with another girl. But when my parents found out, they were furious. Threatened to disown me and sent me to military school. They vowed that if I'd show any sign of being attracted to another girl ever again, they'd never more show me kindness or affection.
Okay, see, yeah. It just,
That is the secret I've lived with ever since. I force myself to sleep with men, but it is all a farce. A hollow way of ever so shallowly satisfying hidden, unacknowledged needs. I was forced to live a life of lies, and believe me, I can handle it, but I can't bear to have my real nature dangled in front of me as a means of mockery.
see, so the option is we keep it a secret, and, you know, we accept, you know, thanks for confiding in us, or screw you, I don't care. Whereas the option to say, how about you just go out there and do whatever you want, because it doesn't have any bearing on, you know, how well you fight. But nope, that's not an option. Although, to be fair, this is one of the less black and white options that I've seen. At least in my opinion. But what the hell? I got your back, Scarlet.
Thank you, Commander. To have your support means a great deal to me. More than you can imagine. Perhaps one day I'll be free. Free to be who I am. We'll see.
I guess, okay. I have to go talk with Henry now, don't I? Awesome.
What the hell is the matter with Scarlet? Here we're having some extracurricular horizontal recreation, and suddenly she bails on me. I tell you, she must have knocked her head against the door and started liking girls all of a sudden. No woman denies herself my affections from one moment to the next.
Oh yeah, I totally have no idea why anyone would bail on you, Mr. Cyclops one-arm guy. Well, that was productive. Anyhow... oh, how's my research doing? 23, I need more points. Okay. Back to strategy map. I have a feeling you guys are about to hit me with pretty much everything, so I'm going to buy units here instead. Let's see. Well, I could actually buy a lot of you, couldn't I? Let's not do that, though. Cancel. Let's buy guys here. There we go. So I have 5 Devastators, 2 Ironclads, 3 Hunters, 8 Devastators. Okay, that's a lot of firepower there. Until I can clear these seas, none of it really matters. You know, these Ironclads don't do much just sitting on my base because they don't really affect the outcome of the fight much. So let's do some damage here. You're gonna drop your stupid mercenary cards on me, aren't you? Yeah, you know what? Forget that then. Here it comes. Yep. Well, viewers, I'm definitely going to play the dragon on this one. Ironclad, Juggernaut, Transport Mercenaries. So, we'll see when this battle resolves. See you in a bit, viewers. Hey, viewers, welcome back after that short little fight there. So we won, which means we didn't take our capital. We did have more casualties than I'd liked on our side. Meanwhile, Emperor caught an intimate conversation with General Scarlet. She leaves a flutter, has affair with Dragon? Not really. Probably not ever. The old feudal system versus the new empire, a journalist's dissemination, and the Emperor's dark secrets and white lies. Yay, bomb balloons unleashed. Alright.
I've noticed a peculiar change in Scarlet, Commander. She seems happier somehow. Less prone to take rash decisions in combat. She's almost of value to us. Wouldn't that be a treat?
Oh, Edmund, please change.
I know Scarlet shared something with you, Commander. Something deeply personal, and it's not hard for me to guess what that something was. It gladdens me to see that you have treated her with respect. So very unmanly of you. That's a compliment, by the way.
Thank you for clarifying. I was unsure. Oh boy, throne room. Wait, throne room?
Commander, we undead, and the other civilized races here represented, are the lords and masters of the world as decreed by the Seven. Should we not therefore be allowed to breed other animals in ever greater numbers for our consumption? Install giant farms that will have our slaughterhouses run night and day?
How come everything you say is terrible? I can only imagine who's going to be for and against this.
What a horrid proposal! Not only should the civilized races not hunt more animals than is strictly required, they should refrain from eating them altogether, just like we elves do.
Of course.
If for once Yorick's gods preach a principle that is economically sound, then by all means give it your support, Commander.
Okay.
As per usual, Yorick makes me shudder with indignation, Commander. In a dark past, lizards used to be bred by swamp giants, destined for the roasting spit. Please do not drag this abhorrent practice into the present.
And Impy.
There's something to be said for Yorick's plans, Commander. But when I picture these farms, I see only misery. We imps like the creatures that roam the forests and cross the skies. Armaments, not animals, should be mass-produced.
It's a good thing you've got your priorities ready. Okay,
Commander, we...
Okay, same thing. It sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm really low on undead support, and I want to win the game rather than stick to my, frickin' morals.
So you deny, then, that we have been given rulership over the beasts of this earth?
Heresy.
So you deny, then...
Heresy.
For a moment, I feared you'd be swayed, Commander. But luckily, you are no butcher. Not of innocent animals, at least.
No, but give me a battlefield and I'll burn everything.
The creation of large breeding farms could have done wonders for our unemployment figures, Commander. A missed opportunity, this.
If you say so. Prospera.
Thank you for deciding against these barbarian breeding farms, Commander. My ancestors would have moved heaven and earth for an emperor of your convictions.
Which is weird because you were super pissed at me for not doing the whole Republic thing, but okay.
If the gods really say we can butcher beasts by the millions, they must be a sadistic bunch of bastards, don't you think?
Well, could you speak your mind? To the bar.
Don't worry, Commander. I didn't breathe another word about Scarlet and her ways. It's a relief to know I was right all along, though. When a woman says no to me, we all know what that means. Not interested in men, period.
Yeah, I'm sure that's just it. Scarlet,
When I see your face, it is like a beacon of light, Commander. Such is the relief that I have a person to confide in, that it feels as if I have been pushing a boulder uphill all my life, and that now I can finally let it go. Watch it tumble downhill and out of sight. Glory be to the Emperor, whom I may call my friend.
You're probably the least... You're the least crazy of the 4 generals I've got. I'm not sure what that says, really. Still not enough research yet here. Alright, so I definitely took some casualties, so I need to rearm here significantly, sadly. So let's go 3 hunters and Devastator. Trooper? Sure. What we got here? Build. Grenadiers? Sure. Grenadiers. Now you've got... Where are all your transports? There's 1. So you could go 1-2 pretty easily and take that back. 3 science, 1 gold. That's okay. You know what? I don't need science. I need to go for gold. So let's move the train on, shall we? We need more income. Even though these are the lands that the dwarven lands seem to have the most money, they're a little inaccessible to me right now. Let's do it. Again? See, the problem is they can just keep attacking on 2 fronts, and they have the money and units to do... Oh, come on. Well, actually, that's... Wow. That's pretty darn good, 80%. I'll go Imperial Army on this one. Come on, Imperial Army. No! No! Yes! Okay. That worked out okay. Lost 2 armors, but they lost more. The sheer amount of mercenary cards you had to employ is kind of staggering. So once again, viewers, I will see you on the other side of this, hopefully. We'll see. Undead efficient farming project rejected. Life of a chicken worth more than that of a starving citizen. Scarlet Giddy's a schoolgirl. She and the Emperor spent too much time together, says disapproving Yorick. Empire prevails. Death toll climbs. That sounds about right. Got Grenadiers fire faster. 2 less gold per turn. The Green Mother has blessed you. Your luck is increased by 2. So what is my luck at right now? Is my luck nice and even now? I guess it is. Okay. My luck is even, huzzah, and well, it looks like I don't have anything to talk to or anyone to do. Oh, wait, no, research.
Step by step you put. Gladly shall I.
Okay, give us something here. Aura of Annihilation. So that seems really useful, actually. I think I'm gonna get that. Okay. So that's useful, and then I guess we're off to the bridge for more fighting. Okay. One Hunter, one Devastator. Well, let's buy more units. Devastators seem to be worth a lot in auto-resolved combat. And the amount of... You guys have just a really staggeringly annoying number of fighters. Just doing their thing. Devastators. The Hunters in there. Again, we're just getting tons of science, but I don't really need science. Science holds no interest to me, sadly. How did you get there? Are you there? I don't think you are. Okay, well, let's move. I wonder if the enemy doesn't actually move air units into land engagements because air units can't capture anything. That's what cost me the most, losing that bit right there. Yep. Constant attacks. Now you're starting to get worried. I'm ready to let that happen. Nice. Meanwhile, yeah, I don't want to auto-resolve this just because I really want to take out this freaking transport. So, once again, viewers, I will be back momentarily, hopefully with victory. And another win, viewers. And another win. Oh. I wish I knew why I kept losing all these units. Mostly because I keep doing my best to rebuild them. But... Emperor's flurry of victories. Fact or fiction? Chief chirps. I ordered my men to stay within spitting distance of the Emperor. We wonder why. Dragon drop. A dragon's diet. Nope.
Commander, it has come to my attention an elven archduke is crossing the line in his capacity as witch hunter. Scarlet knows all the details and insisted she'd be the one to inform you. Please take swift action, for it would be a terrible sin to let him persist an instant longer.
It's always something.
Ah, esteemed Commander. You know... all this is an awful bore, but it would seem some unsavory truths are being spread about a fine elven youth called Narcosim. There's nothing to them, of course, but we'd like to avoid all scandal, even if in the end said scandal would be no more than a slanderous lie.
You're hiding something. It's not even subtle, really.
To that end, I have been bid by several of the richest of my kin to offer you a substantial gift of gold. Indeed, it is our pleasure to do so, and we hope it may sway you not to pay any attention whatsoever to the falsehoods attributed to Archduke Narcosim. There. You have but to accept, and everything shall be settled.
Let's get Scarlet's side of things first, shall we? Oh boy. Well, let's get Scarlet's last.
You lack my intellect, and yet you prevail, Commander. Speaks volumes about our enemies.
Okay, the usual.
Stand in the path of a
Usual.
Yet again we
usual.
win the day. Good old Catherine, dear Scarlet. A crew out of 1,000, that's what we are.
So now he's all happy again? I guess the interaction of everyone's various storylines is kind of odd.
Commander, I have an urgent request that, in light of my recent disclosure to you of a personal nature, will, I'm sure, not fall on deaf ears.
Okay.
Prospera has received anonymous letters about an elf archduke by the name of Narcosim. You may have heard of him as a hunter of necromancers, but there is other prey he stalks. He's executing innocents in ways so horrible as to defy description.
Uh-oh. I sense a most dangerous game moment coming on.
Whether they be men, women, elves, lizards, whatever. If they're gay, Commander, factually, merely suspected to be, or pointed out by wicked souls, they are quickly denounced as practitioners of forbidden magic and burned alive, boiled alive, impaled, quartered, whatever takes his sick fancy.
And we're back to black and white. So we probably know where this is going without even needing to hear the rest of the story, but what the hell.
No matter how evil his deeds, this witch hunter enjoys the protection of elven nobility, his family being one of the oldest and most respected in the realm. Already, Oberon is gathering a great sum of money to buy your blindness to his deeds. I beg you, Commander, do not take him up on his offer.
Oberon can keep his bloodstained money. Narcosim is scum and he shall be arrested forthwith. Or, anonymous letters which may well be nothing more than slander versus tons of cash to protect a reputation. I think I'll opt for the cash. Talk to you later. Let's do this, shall we?
Oh, it's such a relief to hear you speak those words. I couldn't sleep for hearing the screams of his victims echoing in my mind, knowing full well he'd do the same to me. May the dungeon he'll rot in boast a bored torture master hankering for a spot of practice.
Oh, Scarlet. You so crazy. Okay, and I think that just about does it here. Now, I know it doesn't seem like it because I've been cutting out most of the combat, but I think I'm going to take a break here, so we need a shorter video for Dragon Commander, which might not be a bad thing. I mean, having 40 minutes of content is nice, but when 20 minutes of that 40 minutes is just fighting the same battle to defend my capital, it's not as good. So we'll take a break here for now, viewers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Let's Play Divinity Dragon Commander. See you then.